Crane flies are common pests throughout the United States. They're the big, lanky insects that find their way inside during summer evenings and fly all over our ceilings. Despite their size, adult crane flies are really harmless, but not everyone knows that it's the larvae that are actually destructive turf pests, forming patches of brown grass in an otherwise green and healthy lawn. So in this video, we'll show you how to identify and get rid of crane flies in your lawn so your grass can stay green throughout the year. To shop for the products featured in this video and learn even more about crane fly control, click the icon in the top right of the screen or click the link in the description below. The first thing you should do in any pest control plan is identify what exactly you're dealing with. Your grass can die for many reasons, from fungus to pests to stress factors. Adult crane flies grow to be about 2 inches long. They have slender bodies with long, thin legs. Some people mistakenly call crane flies mosquitoes, but mosquitoes are only 1/4 of an inch long, but it's only female mosquitoes that have the piercing mouthparts to bite humans and animals. All crane flies, male or female, lack any piercing mouthparts. Some people might also refer to crane flies as mosquito hawks, either because they look like giant mosquitoes or it's thought that these crane flies hunt mosquitoes. Neither are true, since adult crane flies don't eat and actually die just a few days into adulthood. Crane fly control focuses on targeting the larvae, since these immature flies eat grass to grow and pupate into adults. Crane fly larvae, also called leather jackets, can grow to be about 2 to 3 inches long. Larvae lack legs, and they can be white, gray, green, or brown in color. Crane fly larvae can also be distinguished by their finger-like appendages at the tail end of their bodies. Crane fly larvae are active during spring and fall. Adults will lay egg clusters in bodies of water or in moist soil. Once they hatch, they'll feed on surrounding plant material. Inspection is the next phase of any good pest control plan. Once you know what your pests look like, check around the property to confirm their presence or find hot spots of activity. Check your lawn for patches of brown or dying grass. You can use your hands to comb along the edges of discolored patches to look for larvae on the surface, but you'll also need to dig to check underground. Dig 1 foot square about 3 inches deep along the edge of any patches you've found. Lift up the grass and note if there's any pest activity. You may see a couple larvae, but if there's a higher number clustered in that square foot patch, then it's cause for action. High adult activity can also indicate potential larvae activity. Crane flies breed near egg-laying sites, so if you see adult crane flies on your property, you can expect to see larvae soon after. After identifying your pests and inspecting for activity on your property, it's time to start treatment. Before starting any treatment, be sure to wear your personal protective equipment or PPE, and remember to keep all people and pets off the treated areas until dry. To get rid of crane flies in your property, you'll need to use insecticides labeled for crane fly control, like Bifen LP, Reclaim IT, and Martin's IG Regulator. Bifen LP is a granular insecticide that will need to be watered into the soil, so we also recommend following up with a broadcast treatment of Reclaim IT and Martin's IGR. All three pesticides will work together to target both adult and larvae from maturing into breeding adults. They'll work together to create effective coverage, providing both surface and subsurface control. To start, calculate your treatment area's square footage by measuring the area's length and width and multiplying them together. You'll use this to determine how much product you're going to need. Since treating just the spots you found larvae in won't guarantee that they haven't moved to other areas, you'll make a broadcast treatment over your entire lawn with all products. Begin by applying Bifen LP granules with a push spreader to apply the labeled rate of 4.6 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet of treatment area. Load your spreader with the proper amount of Bifen LP and evenly distribute it all throughout your treatment area. Broadcast half your granules in parallel lines once across your area, then broadcast the other half at a perpendicular angle to cover the area in its entirety. Once you've finished your Bifen LP application, it'll need to be watered into the soil to reach the turf's root zone. Do this with an application of Reclaim IT and Martin's IG Regulator. Reclaim IT and Martin's IG Regulator will need to be mixed together with water before application. This solution won't only aid in activating the Bifen granules, but will also provide effective control for crane fly larvae and many other insects. To treat crane flies with Reclaim, apply the labeled rate of 0.75 fluid ounces of Reclaim IT per 1,500 square feet of treatment area. For IG Regulator, use 1 fluid ounce per 1,500 square feet. We recommend using a 20-gallon hose end sprayer to make broad applications throughout the entire lawn. You want to use enough water to push the Bifen granules down into the soil. To use a 20-gallon hose end sprayer, remove the reservoir from the nozzle. Make sure the sprayer's control valve and your water pump are off, then attach the nozzle to the hose. Add the proper amount of Reclaim IT and IG Regulator, then fill the reservoir with enough water to treat the entire lawn. To make sure you thoroughly coat the area and water in the Bifen granules, use at least 2 gallons of water per 1,000 square feet of treatment area. Double check to make sure your control valve and water pump are still off, then reattach the reservoir to the nozzle. Once you've ensured a tight connection, you can now turn the water on. To spray, push forward on the control valve. To stop, simply pull the valve back into the off position. To kill cranefly larvae in your lawn, evenly distribute the entire amount of product over your treatment area. As you make your application, keep an eye on the amount of product you have left in the sprayer's reservoir. When the liquid in the reservoir runs out, no more product will be applied. When spraying liquid products, be sure to apply on calm days when wind speeds are low to minimize drift. Prevention is essential in keeping pests off your lawn. Even after you've applied pesticides, the best way to stop cranefly activity is to make sure it can't happen again. Since craneflies breed near water and moist soil, you'll need to regulate the amount of water your lawn receives and retains. When you water your lawn, give your grass 1 to 1.5 inches of water once a week. Deep watering once a week will give your lawn the water it needs, and it'll make your lawn less appealing for craneflies through the rest of the week. If there's heavy rainfall that meets the required amount, then there's no need to overwater. In addition to proper watering, regularly rake, dethatch, and aerate your lawn to promote air circulation. Trim back tree branches to reduce shade and encourage evaporation. When mowing your lawn, mow to a taller height, about 3 to 4 inches to encourage root growth. Finally, make sure you fertilize your lawn with the proper amount of nitrogen it needs so it can stay healthy and fight against minor pest activity. Cranefly larvae may be destructive pests, but there are ways to manage and control an infestation that's gone out of hand. With these professional products and tips from Solutions Pest and Lawn, you can stop cranefly larvae from destroying your lawn. We offer same-day shipping to help you get control quickly. Visit our website to get your products today. If you like this how-to guide, please share. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe for more how-to and product videos, and contact us for more tips, tricks, and DIY pest solutions.